If you're introverted and dating feels overwhelming, you're in the right place. In the next few minutes, you'll learn 5 dating secrets that will make dating less stressful and more meaningful, starting today. If you've struggled with social anxiety, shyness, or the pressure to be someone you're not, this video is for you. I'll walk you through simple, actionable tips to help you overcome those challenges and use your introverted nature to your advantage in dating. By the time we're done, you'll know exactly how to navigate dating with confidence and connect with others on a deeper level. Many introverts dread the thought of crowded social events, and it's no wonder why. The noise, the pressure to make small talk, it's exhausting. But here's a secret. You don't need to be the loudest person in the room to make a connection. In fact, one of your biggest strengths as an introvert is your ability to listen deeply. When you focus on listening rather than talking, people feel heard and understood, and that builds trust faster than trying to dominate the conversation. Let me tell you a quick story. I once attended a party where I hardly spoke. Instead, I asked a few open-ended questions and let the other person talk. By the end of the night, they said it was one of the best conversations they'd ever had. Why? Because I made them feel valued, and that's a skill many introverts have naturally. Listening helps you connect authentically, without the pressure to perform. Starting conversations can feel like the hardest part, right? But here's the key: find common ground. Whether it's a shared interest, something about the setting, or even a comment on what's happening around you, common ground gives you a way to break the ice without the awkwardness. It makes the conversation feel natural, instead of forced. For example, instead of walking up to someone at a coffee shop and not knowing what to say, you could comment on the playlist in the background or the cozy vibe of the place. These small observations make you feel more at ease, and they make the other person more comfortable too. You don't need a perfect opener, you just need a point of connection. Finding common ground helps get conversations started, but what happens when you're overwhelmed? Let's talk about energy management, something crucial for introverts. One of the biggest struggles introverts face in dating is energy management. Social events can be draining, especially if you feel like you have to constantly be on. But here's a secret. It's okay to take breaks and set boundaries. What's important is prioritizing your well-being, so you show up as your best self when it matters. A close friend of mine who's an introvert used to force herself to stay out late because she thought she had to date. Eventually, she realized she was burning out and dreading the process. Once she started setting boundaries, leaving early when needed or planning quieter dates, she felt more in control and started enjoying dating again. It's easy to get caught up in the fear of rejection or social anxiety, especially when you're introverted. But here's a mindset shift that can make all the difference. View social interactions as opportunities for growth, not as a source of stress. Instead of worrying about whether or not you'll connect with someone, focus on learning from every experience. A while ago, I used to dread first dates because I was constantly worried about messing up. But once I started seeing each date as practice, a chance to get better at being myself in social situations, the pressure lifted. Even when things didn't go perfectly, I realized it wasn't about the outcome, but about becoming more comfortable in my own skin. Here's something that might surprise you. Being an introvert is actually your superpower when it comes to building deeper relationships. Introverts are naturally empathetic, reflective, and great listeners, all qualities that create strong, meaningful connections. While others might rush through conversations, you have the ability to engage on a deeper level, making the other person feel truly seen and understood. For example, in my own experience, I've found that my introverted nature allows me to form more intimate connections. When I focus on quality over quantity in my interactions, I build relationships that are stronger and more genuine. You just need to be authentic. So, what's the big takeaway? As an introvert, you don't have to conform to society's dating expectations. By listening more, finding common ground, managing your energy, reframing your mindset, and leveraging your natural strengths, you can create meaningful, authentic connections that last. You can thrive in the dating world just by being yourself. Now it's time to put what you've learned into practice. Let me know in the comments how these tips resonate with you or share your own experiences. Thanks for watching and enjoy your new dating success.